Alright, welcome viewers. We are back here with another video of Raid Shadow Legends, man. And so, welcome back, man. Welcome back. We're looking at one of those special accounts, man. That hopefully one day, someone will get to enjoy it. This account will start off with 4 legendary champions and soon to be 5, right? The news is that we got the information about the new login champion, which is going to be Dorothy and Toto from the Wizard of Oz. There's lots of promo on the internet about it right now on YouTube, and I actually have a little bit of information on her. I'm gonna bring that information up so you guys can see. Let me just bring up my version of it, and then I'll show it. I'll show it to you guys right here. Okay, we're not looking at that right here. Okay, so let's take a look at her kit, man. She is a support champion, which is pretty cool to have one of those as the login champions. I think the last one was Attack Valorant. So it's always nice to have the support type champion as the login champion. So I'm excited about that. So Dorothy has attack one enemy, has a 75% chance of removing one random buff from the target. Also has a 75% chance of placing a 25% weaken debuff for 2 turns. Pretty nice for the A1. The A2 is on a 5-turn cooldown, has a 75% chance of placing a 60% decreased defense debuff and a 50% decreased accuracy debuff on all enemies for 2 turns. Book down, you can get a 2 or 3 turn cooldown. Pretty nice. So right off the back, she's got lots of debuffs, which is pretty nice. Pretty nice. Her A3, on a 6-turn cooldown, books down to 4. She attacks all enemies, steals all buffs from all enemies, which is kind of crazy. Then applies a buff spread, taking all the buffs that she's gathered and taking in all the buffs on herself and applying it to all allies, which is insane. Also has a 75% chance of placing a stun debuff on all enemies for 1 turn. Here's the real cool thing about this ability. Just like the Ninja Turtles and all of these synergies, if you add more champions on her team that are from the Oz collaboration, we get special abilities here. So if she's got 1 ally, cannot land a weak hit with this skill. If she's got 2, this skill cannot be put on cooldown. And if she's got 3, the skill will ignore effects from any enemy polymorph blessings. So this is on a 6-turn cooldown, booked down to a 4. She's got another cool, she's got a passive here, which is called True Fen. And this one here is pretty cool, so that when she dies, all of her allies are going to attack the enemy who killed her, which is pretty nice. And then when she gets revived, it's going to instantly activate her A3, which is Furious Tornado. So now she's going to apply the AoE, steal everything again, apply buffs. So if that team, if you're kind of like on the downswing of kind of damage and DPS, and your opponent is winning, well, she dies, all your allies are going to attack the team, and then when she gets resurrected, when she revives, that's when she'll kind of hit them again, steal all their buffs, and then put on your whole team, giving you guys the advantage. So she's got a speed lead here of ally speed in all battles, 19%. So a pretty cool kit. I'm super excited. As I mentioned before, this is one of those movies that I grew up with. So I'm excited to see who else they're going to add to this collaboration. The also exciting news is that while this login champion is playing out, it actually gives us a lot more exciting things to play with in terms of like the starting accounts, re-rolling these accounts, and seeing what else we could pull in conjunction with the login champion. So as of right now, we do have a bunch of accounts that have the Valorant, which is 4 legendaries you could start the game with, starting accounts. Some of them have 5, with Dorothy it'll be 6. And then I think I have 2 of them recently pulled, Lady Noelle, which is the Void legendary, and Krisk. Those have 3 legendaries. With Dorothy it'll be 4. So I'm super excited, man. thank you guys for always stopping by. I appreciate you guys. Also, don't forget to visit the community tab below so that you guys can vote on the next account giveaway. We're doing that on Friday. And also, make sure you guys hit that subscribe notification button. I appreciate you guys. Until the next video, deuces.